the ballistics report. I think that we should quietly secure a warrant to search the Quartermaine estate. Mm-hmm. If word gets out and they realize that a Quartermaine is the focus of our investigation, they will close ranks, and they will do whatever it takes to protect each other. They would even cover up an attempted murder of one of their own. Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh.
Hi.
Brian.
Yeah. What's your name? I work here.
GH.
Uh-huh.
You work here?
I work here.
Oh, I thought you left.
I did. But I came back.
Are you studying lines?
I am.
For our show?
I know, right? Crazy.
When are you on?
Friday.
This Friday?
This Friday.
The 19th?
19th.
September 19th.
September the 19th.
You're on.
I am.
Who are you playing?
I can't tell you that. It's a secret.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Soul Caps, y'all. I'm just wiping my desk right now, so y'all hear a little bit of feedback in the background. That's what I'm doing. But let's go over this. So Anna had an interesting meeting today with 88 Turner about the update on the list of suspects for Drew's shooting. So one of the good things about I love the tributes and stuff to Monica. It was sort of a break from some of the storylines that was going on the show at that moment. It was a nice way to take a break, but we knew at some point we were getting back to Drew's shooting case. So that's what they did today in today's episode, the day after Monica's funeral, the episode after Monica's funeral. So the suspect list has been interesting. So at one point, Anna, interesting, brought up Edward Quartermaine, even though he's been long deceased, right? About this whole ordeal. And I thought that was an interesting name that she brought up. Obviously 88 Turner, doesn't go back a ways like Anna does with the Quartermaine family. But what was interesting about this whole thing was that when they were talking, right? So Anna had gotten some new information, right? So when 88 Turner came in, she kind of, was sharing these things with her. And so basically this is what she was saying to Anna, right? She said she actually learned from the ballistics report that the bullet matches a previous crime and the weapon belonged to Edward Quartermaine. So that was the connection to Edward Quartermaine, right? That was interesting to me because I didn't see that coming. Like, wait a minute. So the same weapon was used by Edward? Now, she said that Edward was long, exonerated. Obviously, he's dead now. But she said the gun still exists and is registered to the Quartermaine address. So they reviewed their list of suspects who have alibis, and they considered who could have pulled this off. Now, they also mentioned people that's outside the family. They still mentioned Carly, even though she reported had an alibi with Brennan. Damn, I forgot that quick. With Brennan, right? So it was interesting. Since they learned of that new evidence, they said the accused will do anything to cover up and protect one of their own. And then that's when Michael's photo kind of like zoomed in on the camera. Now, let's talk about this, y'all. So that was that's actually a very important piece of evidence. I had no idea that gun was still in the family, and who could have that lets you know right there that it had to be a Quartermaine that shot him, right? But you never know though; it could be someone that wants to frame a Quartermaine as well. So I still think this could be a non-Quartermaine family member. Right? It just has to be someone that's calculated enough to want to put the target and blame on the Quartermaines, which is very possible in this situation. And if you're going to try to get away with crime, that's a really good way to do it. Get all the attention off of you and straight on the Quartermaines. Michaels is still the top suspect right now anyways, and then probably Willow number 2. But I can tell you like 100% that Michael didn't shoot this dude. I'm still standing by that 100%, 10 toes down. Michael did not shoot him. Where I think Michael could be involved in this situation is that he might have saw who did it. That's the only thing. Now remember, Jacinda was over there. She's a suspect as well. Her timing, being back in town, kind of weird. But I also remember another suspect I've been running with is we learned the name of Monica's sister. Her name is Ronnie. Veronica Ronnie. Right? And I wonder if Ronnie is maybe someone who did this as well. You know? So I like I said, I think he saw someone, maybe he's protecting someone. I don't know. I don't really know. I think that's what's interesting is that we know in the teaser trailer, Michael confronts Tracy about it. I'm thinking about doing a video on it as my last video today. Because we got such a wide break in between episodes coming up because of the baseball playoffs. So I was wondering what was said there. Because remember, Tracy really believes that Michael did it. Like she saw him. I just think Tracy saw him maybe run into his car or something like that. I don't think she actually saw him shooting him. But we know Tracy was on the scene and she was one that spotted Drew and called 911. What's interesting about Tracy is that when Ronnie was talking about, there was a very important part of the conversation outside of, us learning more about Ronnie's estranged relationship with Monica and why they were separated. I'll go over that in that video. Actually, that's the next video I'm doing. That little talk between her and Tracy. So what was interesting in that conversation was when she was describing Tracy, and little does Tracy know, it sounds like Ronnie knows more about Tracy than Tracy actually knows. Because she knew an important detail about Tracy. Tracy is definitely stubborn like her father, Edward. But she has the heart like Lila. And we've been seeing that heart on display, right? Like, Tracy puts up this cold exterior, but we saw when Drew was about to die, she wasn't going to let him die. Like, she was actually, in a sense, she wasn't seeing Drew as that evil man that, she's been battling over the past year, right? She was seeing Drew legit as, as a family member, right? But what was crazy in this situation is that at the same time, while she was not going to let her nephew just die like that, when it came to him trying to go see Monica at the funeral, she kicked him right out, right? And then with Monica, look at the way she was grieving over Monica, a person she's been an enemy of, right? It's just crazy how you see that other side of Tracy sometimes, man. But that's why I don't think Tracy did it either. Because if I see her reaction to Drew that day, that told me a lot about, Tracy didn't do this either. But she'll definitely be a top 5 suspect. But in my opinion, this is why it was a Quartermaine that did this. I think about it being Ronnie sometimes. And then I think about, man, could they trick us up and bring somebody back from the dead? Bro, and that's something that I hadn't brought up yet. We're going to do a video, talking about the updated suspect list, right? We're going to have to. I want to do this before they reveal who it is. I don't think they're going to reveal who it is until November at the earliest. So I got some time. But could it be someone that we thought was dead and is still here? Hey, GH been bringing a lot of people back from the dead lately, haven't they? Should we really put it past us that it's somebody that's coming back from the dead? Or is it an active Quartermaine right now? And I keep telling y'all, man, Scout is in the mix. Scout is in the mix. But I'll let y'all think about that. Go ahead and give me your thoughts on it. Get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. So caps, y'all.